Made your
Oh my
brain go
God.
bye-bye? What?
Shut up, Smurfette. Don't even start with me.
Knock it off,
Oh
Papa
my
Smurf.
goodness. Guys, girls, ladies, gents, welcome on into episode 51 with our special guest, Mr. Hudson Gaming. We're going to
Hello.
learn a lot of interesting things about this person that we know very little about. We're going to know a lot, maybe social security number. Well, no, wait a minute, hold on.
No, no, no,
Credit
no, no,
card
no.
numbers, anything else we might be able to use against them, but we'll get into that later. We won't touch too much on that.
Name,
But
rank, and
anyways,
serial
welcome on
number.
in.
I'm second
Name, rank,
guessing
and
every
serial number.
life choice at the moment.
But anyways, welcome on in, Austin. How you doing tonight?
Pretty good. I had a great
Good.
day.
Well, good. All right. Well, we're going to jump right into it. Also, chat, remember, we do the game giveaway at the end of tonight, so make sure you are present when we do the game giveaway. You will pick from set 4 and below from Mr. Sarkoth. You'll go to his Discord. You'll go to his claims channel and let him know that you want it from the Nameless Family Quickcast.
And Dragonfly is here, so she will most likely get you before I do with the link and all the information that he just spilled out.
Exactly.
Now, also, while we're thinking about it, at the end of this, while we're doing this entire quickcast, think about who you want to send the raid to. And I'm watching myself on the other screen. This is just weird.
Never mind. All right, let's jump right into this. So, who are you and how did you come up with your Twitch handle?
So I'm OTTSENS41Gaming. The reason for the name is it's based off the Ottawa Senators. For anybody that doesn't know hockey, Ottawa Senators based in Ottawa, Ontario. The 41 is my favorite hockey player, which was Craig Anderson. He was a goaltender. Big diehard Ottawa Senators fan. Anyone that doesn't like the Senators, I'm sorry. But I'm diehard Sens all the way.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. So, and now, have you ever played hockey or anything before?
I've played scrimmage.
Gotcha.
Back when I was 10 years old, I started doing scrimmage here and there, and I enjoyed it. I was gonna actually do hockey, but as we all know, money is money, and we don't have enough of it these days.
Yeah, definitely understand that. All right, number 2, sis.
What got you interested in streaming, gaming, and I'm gonna throw in hockey because why not?
I'm gonna start with hockey. I got interested into hockey because I can't watch golf. It's like watching paint dry.
Watching paint dry is more entertaining.
Exactly. Into streaming, I didn't really have a reason to get into streaming. I started streaming 2016, 2017 and kind of took it from there. The reason I got into gaming is just it's something I love to do. I've been gaming since I was like 6 years old. First game system was, unfortunately to say, was a PlayStation Beta.
Sadness.
Wow.
The first PlayStation.
I remember those. Yep, I definitely remember those. All right. What do you think of the Nameless Family and what does it mean to you?
Nameless Family is a great community. I've been following the community now for 3 years, I think. And I've wanted to join the community for a while. When I got my foot in the door, I was overly excited. I definitely feel that the Nameless Family is what I'm about. I love helping. I love getting to meet new people. So I'm glad and happy to be a part of Famous Family.
Now, see, everybody out there in chat, we should really take notes from this. This man can remember as far back as when he started even watching anybody from Nameless Family. We should all be able to do that.
My
You,
first Nameless Family person that I watched was Gaming with JD in Kentucky, and I went into his channel. He then introduced me to the Flat Rabbit. The Flat Rabbit then, I believe, introduced me to the Gaming Doc, and then it kind of just exploded from there.
I feel very ashamed. I can't even remember most of my stuff. But that comes with age, though. But we won't go that far. Actually, let's see. What was mine? Like mine was
QB.
actually Shug. It was Shug and then QB.
I was watching QB before Nameless Family came about, and then right on in.
Oh. All right. Where are we at? Number 4.
Can't remember what I did 5 minutes ago. I can't remember what I did 30 seconds ago.
I can't remember what I
Exactly.
did last week, let alone 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Wait, what number were we on?
Number 4.
I got him to answer.
I
So, what's your favorite memory from gaming or streaming?
Gaming or streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Favorite memory?
I could have thrown a curveball in there too, but I wanted to be nice.
Favorite memory for streaming was probably the day I got the email for affiliation. That's probably the greatest memory. And then recently, I hit my 300 followers.
very nice. Very nice.
So it's a toss up between those two.
But if you had to pick, would you be able to pick just one?
Oh, definitely the email for affiliation.
I think I would probably have to agree with you on something like that, because that's when you've put your blood, sweat, and tears into it, and finally reach that kind of that first plateau. It feels good. So I think a lot of us could relate to that. All right. What were your hopes or aspirations for your stream when you first started?
Hopes or aspiration. Just to see how far and how long I could take it. I'm hoping to game as long as my body will let me. Some of you guys may not know, but I was in hospital a few months ago for gall surgery, and I thought that was the end of streaming. But my body said, no, you're not done. So I just want to see how far and how long I can go.
Very nice.
And see where streaming will take me.
All right. Number 6.
Who is your favorite streamer, and you can have more than one?
Favorite streamer? That kind of puts you on the spot, doesn't it?
Just a little bit.
Honestly, I don't have a favorite streamer, but I can answer it a different way by the streamers that I'm in the most, if that's okay.
It's up to you.
So I'm more in Gaming Doc. I've been hanging out a lot in this one streamer that I met. Very, very friendly. She is Queen Supreme Yuki. Very, very good streamer as well. I like hanging out in her streams. Also a streamer by the name of Mama Hayes and DH. DH Paradox is another friend of mine, great community member as well.
Very nice.
I see myself hanging out in those streams a lot.
All right. Are there any people or streamers that influenced you to be the streamer you are?
Oh, absolutely. The big guy 86. I appreciate what he did for me. Gaming with Kentucky and JD. I definitely appreciate those two. They helped me out a lot when I was struggling. And if it wasn't for those two, I would probably still be struggling today and wouldn't be here in the hot seat.
Right. Number 8.
What is your favorite game of all time and why?
Oh, it's a toss up between two. Phasmophobia and American Truck Sim. If I would have to choose between those two, it'd probably be American Truck Sim. My dream job, if I wasn't streaming, would be transporting. And Phasmophobia, I mean, who doesn't like a good jump scare every once in a while?
Have you seen the new Ghost game that came out? It's called
Midnight Ghost Hunt?
Thank you.
Yes, a few people's told me about that game, and I'm like, I really don't know if I want to play a game that has midnight in it.
Okay.
But in all fairness, I play Phasmophobia till 2 in the morning, so.
I think we've all played that until we went cross-eyed before.
Oh, yeah.
Where was we at? Okay. What is your favorite movie or TV show, past and present?
Favorite? Okay. I'd have to go with the Police Academy series. I don't know why, but I think it has a big factor to do with Motormouth.
Yep, Motormouth Jones.
If it wasn't Police Academy, my second choice would be the Bill Murray movie where he's in the military.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Um,
What happened to your drill sergeant? He got blown up, sir. Stripes.
Stripes. Yep. Yep. Two good movies right there. All
And I've been
right.
watching a lot of Lost on Disney Plus.
Lost. Yep. That's another good one. All right. Number 10. She stares off blankly into space.
I was copying names.
I know.
What is. Well, I mean, you have a favorite game of all time, but what is your favorite one to play?
Favorite one to play? Honestly, I don't know. Uh, um, I'd probably have to go with American Truck. I've got over 500 plus hours of it.
Now, in American Truck, now you're part of the, what is it, the heavy haul company in
Yes,
the multiplayer?
yeah, the VTC that I'm a part of is a company by the name of Heavy Haul Trucking. We're a company based out of Canada. We have a wide community. We've got 38 drivers now, and we're only going to keep growing. When I first found them, and the the owner of the company does not like me telling this, but that's. I woke up one morning, made a cup of coffee, clicked on Twitch, clicked on American Truck, and he was doing a 24-hour stream. So I click on it and I'm watching it. 10 minutes in, he's like, "Wanna play ATS?" I didn't even have my first sip of coffee. I'm like, "Sure, okay, why not?" So I joined their Discord, and 3 days later, I was a part of HHT.
Oh, nice. And for the ones that don't know, so in American Truck Simulator, there's a multiplayer version of it to where you and your friends can get on, you can drive loads all over the place.
Yeah,
And
you can share loads.
yep,
Go from there basically.
yep. So that's what that is.
And if anybody in chat plays ATS and doesn't have a VTC, feel free to message myself or DH Paradox. He is a member as well in HHT. So more than welcome, more the merrier. Sorry, shameless merch or shameless plug.
No, that's fine.
No, you're perfectly fine. It's just
It's
the
chat.
the peanut gallery didn't. They've
The head of the peanut
they just
gallery.
woke. Yeah, they just woke up.
Yep, there's the other member of the peanut gallery.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what feelings do you have after watching or what? Oh, let me rephrase that.
One moment, please.
Wakey,
Yeah.
you want some of my coffee corp?
404. No.
404 Corp's brain has broken.
What feelings do you hope people have after watching or leaving your streams?
I just hope that they were entertained and enjoyed the craziness and stupidity that goes on there. Right now I'm using a loaner camera, but I do plan on buying one. And we've started on my channel.
Oh, you poor soul.
Oh yes, I know.
You poor
it's
soul.
horrible. But we've started that on the channel, and when I first started, I had to eat 26 beans, and I put them all in this cup.
Oh Lord.
It was overfilling that day.
Yeah. Braver soul than I am.
I gotta do this. Where was it? Based on what Ice said.
Ew.
Okay, now we can go on.
Oh my. Which one from him?
The one about him rubbing his wood.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. No.
I'm gonna make a slight shameless plug here. Thank you very much, Death Angel, for that wonderful sound clip because we use it a lot on this cast.
Yeah, we're not going down that. No. Number 12.
I think people already done dialed it up to 12.
Yeah.
So aside from it being over, what are you looking forward to for the rest of this year and possibly next year? Goals? Anything? COVID being gone?
Oh, COVID definitely being gone. I am so done with COVID.
Yeah.
I would have to say going to a Ottawa versus Pittsburgh game. I would love to go to one of those. Ottawa and Pittsburgh is who I'd love to see face off against each other. And maybe a cure for cancer.
I think we'd all like to see that one, the second one.
Well, a sad story. My aunt, unfortunately, had passed from lung, and it was hard on us.
I got you. Yeah, cancer is never a fun time.
No.
All right. If you can shout anybody out, doesn't matter who it is. If it's one or if it's 100, go for it.
I would like to first shout out my mother. She's trying to start diamond painting streams, and she's having a rough go of it. She doesn't know how to start and how to finish a stream, but she's constantly keeping an eye on chat, and that's a good thing. Her name is 76 Mama Bear. I don't know if she'll pop in tonight, but I would like to shout her out. And yeah, also another streamer that's trying to start out is a friend of mine by the name of the one underscore the one or the two. He's another starting streamer as well. Oop, I can't
Found her.
not spell today.
I found her. Okay, so I'm gonna do something. Meow meow. I'm gonna put this here.
You do you, boo boo.
And if it's okay with the chat warden, if I can put that there. There we go.
There we go.
And
so definitely, let's make sure we get on that link. Get over, hit that follow button. Let's see if we can help them out. Because any family member, regardless if it's aunt, uncle, mom, dad, whatever, let's try to show some love.
There we go.
Also, there's the second link as well. So, and when you say diamond painting, what are you meaning by diamond painting? In
Gemstone paintings.
Where is it?
They put the little glue on the back and they stick them on pretty pictures.
Aha.
Pocket wants to do it, but she'd lose that stuff.
So this one wasn't done by my mother. This one was done by my aunt.
Oh wow!
Not bad.
And that one hangs in my office. I also have the Titanic one as well.
Oh, nice.
From 18 to 22. Nice. Let's keep that rolling. You know what? Where's
Definitely.
I'll have to do it with Hench Kitty later.
Thank you for all the follows as well, guys.
And did you have anybody else? I know I kind of cut you off there a little bit.
Keep it rolling.
Yeah, I mean, Queen Supreme Yuki is another one that I would go and follow as well. I'm just trying to.
It's got a pretty fox as her.
Yes.
Okay, found that. I'm gonna throw that one in there too. I don't normally do that, but I'm gonna do it today because
Yeah, they're all. I mean, obviously, 76 Mama Bear is my mother, and then the other two are friends of the channel.
Very nice. Where was we?
13.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
got lost.
thank you. 14 for you.
If you could go back to when you first started streaming and give yourself advice, any advice at all, what advice would you give to yourself?
Buy a PC as soon as possible. Don't stream on PlayStation. As soon as I got a PC, I started being flooded with followers and bigger variety of games.
PC Master Race.
Would you hush?
Hey, I used to be a console
don't-
peasant once.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying PlayStation or Xbox or Wii sucks, but you can do so much more
Yeah,
Yeah.
with PC.
it's much more versatile.
I don't want to get into the PC versus console politics.
No, we'd be here all night.
You know, there's an idea.
Go back to sleep. Even though I like where your think is going on that, we'll talk afterwards.
We need a topic next time.
All right.
I apologize in advance for whoever's in the hot seat because you might have a topic of politics.
It'll be everybody who's been on the cast previously, plus you, if you want to come back.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
would
could do
definitely
that.
come back, that's for sure.
Oh, I gotta move this question down because I posted some stuff in there. Okay.
Let's see. All right. What are your goals with streaming and being part of the NF?
To try and meet as many as the NF members as I can. I still have a list of streamers that I have to go and see. I've got at least 2 pages worth left that I have to pop in and say hello to. And just to get to know everybody a lot more than, well, not a lot more than, but more than what I know. Different games that they like and that kind of stuff. That's my overall goal.
Nice. I was curious to say something. My mind went, nope. Yeah. All right. Number 16 says. Yeah, go ahead. Hashtag it. We'll wait. Go ahead. Hashtag.
Oh no, I was double checking something.
I know. I'm messing with you.
I could say something, but I'm gonna be nice.
Don't be nice on my behalf. You should come and check out the stream someday.
Cheats.
You should hear the amount of stuff that we talk about in my stream.
All right. 16.
Yeah, I was like, I went to go and grab a name, and I'm like, wait, what? Stream schedule. Do you have one? And if so, what is it? God, I need to drink more coffee.
I do have a stream schedule, but it's subject to change. Either next month or next year. I'm unsure at the moment. Stream schedule currently is Tuesday through Thursday, 1 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. Saturday, Sunday, 1 to 5 Eastern Standard. With Monday and Friday off. If it changes, it will be after 5 p.m. Maybe the same days or 7 days a week. I'm unsure at the moment.
All depends on that work schedule.
Yeah, currently I'm not working, but I might be in the next little while.
Very nice. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you do see his socials down below him. You see his Twitch, his Twitter. Make sure we hit those follow buttons on both of them. Follow us, this outstanding member of the Nameless family. Make sure you get over there, get to know him a little bit better. He's always, I can always see him popping in everybody's streams. When he says he's got that list, I believe him. So definitely make sure you get over here, hit the follow button. You know what to do. We tell you all the time. So, Mr. Otson, thank you for being here tonight. Now we're going to open it up to the chat, and we're going to let them grill you now. So we're going to start with
Papa Merritt.
Yeah. With Papa Merritt said, if you could go back in time, what would you change and why?
If I could go back in time, I would probably go back to when I was 6 or 7 years old, and just tell myself that you don't have to work so hard to get what you want. Because I've worked hard to get to where I am. I've essentially busted my balls to get where I am.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yep. All right. Mr. Chikatio says boxers or briefs?
Of course he did.
He beat Elaine to it.
That does not surprise me from Dry.
Well, normally it's Miss Elaine popping off with that, but she's slacking. She's slacking.
Honestly, I don't have a preference. I go more for
she gonna kick my ass.
Wicks than anything.
Yeah. All right. Miss Charmcuddler says, do you have any pets? What are they and what are their names?
Currently, no, but growing up we had 2 dogs. Both were West Highland Terriers. We had a white one and a black one. The white one, his name was Milo. He was kind of a laid-back dog, and the black one, his name was Max. And during the during the winter seasons, he'd go out into our backyard, stand at the door, look at us, look at the snow, and then just go for it. And we'd lose him if we had like 3 feet of snow.
Very nice.
Oh, we got a lot of good questions coming in.
We see that. Gizmo Storm says, why do you have to try to drive your truck upside down in ATS?
Skills. Mad
Drive
skills.
Because
right side up is no fun.
Good answer. So I take it there's a story behind that question.
Yes, there is a big story behind that question. On my channel page, there is a clip of me reaching off to my right, driving my truck, doing something, and instead of keeping it on my side of the road, I veered to the left, hit the guardrail, and I slid at least 6 feet on my driver's side trailer and truck.
I could see that happening in a game. Yeah. All right. So Tech Geek says, if you do / learn anything, what would it be and why?
Well, to be honest, I would really enjoy learning the Scottish bagpipes. Right now, I am a side drummer, bass drummer, and I would love to try and learn the pipes. I think learning the pipes would be a good learning experience.
All right. Miss Charmcuddler said, if you could have one superpower, what would it be and why?
Hmm.
Mm.
Probably the power to morph into anything I wanted. Because if it got hectic, I could just turn into a bird and fly away.
So polymorph or inanimate objects as well, like a table,
I
a
mean,
book.
turning into a table or a book probably wouldn't be a bad idea because if you wanted to become a superhero, there's two ways to go about being a superhero, and I'm big into superheroes. You could either go in and fight them, or you could do it in a sneaky approach and kind of sniff out the enemy, if you will. I don't know if that makes sense, but it did in my case.
No, it does make sense. All right. Let's see. Miss Elaine the Pain says, are there any websites that you visit daily?
Uh, Amazon Prime Video. I'm on that almost every day. I've been watching the TV series Hell's Kitchen, and my God, does Gordon Ramsay have a lot to say?
Do not get started on Gordon Ramsay. Sure.
Yeah, she just recently went to one of his restaurants just recently.
I would love to go to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant, but I don't have the money for it.
Ask Charm how it is.
Yeah, she will tell you. All right. Charm Cuddler says, if you could live in a game for 1 week, what game and what would you do and why?
Hmm. I could live in a game for 1 week. I'd probably have to say the Harry Potter Lego series. Um,
Now I want to put together Legos.
I would love to learn casting spells. If you give me 1 second, I will actually go and grab my Halloween costume that I wore this year.
Sure, go ahead.
I want to see it.
I think you guys will like this.
The
All right, go
cosplayer in
for
me
it.
wants to see it. Ouch. Okay, no bouncy.
Padded room, bubble wrap.
It's those couple of ribs that I moved earlier. Now the ultimate question, which house?
I don't know if I can answer that truthfully because it might cause trouble, and our friendship may no longer be.
And I'm assuming that's
Gryffindor?
Gryffindor.
Hufflepuff. In all actuality, bits of all four houses, but I mainly Meow because, Nymphadora is amazing.
And one thing that really went well with the outfit, I have the sweater, the pants, the shoes. I even have the robe.
Nice.
But
I seen you
Awesome.
when you brought the wand up. Yeah.
I have a wand from the Wizarding Tri-World. It
Nice.
is metal core, solid, and it really doesn't weigh that much.
Nice. All right. Let's get myself caught back up. All right. Elaine Payne said, "Do you have any imaginary friends, or did you have any imaginary friends growing up?"
I had a couple. I mean, every kid has imaginary friends, or I mean, most kids do. But yeah, I definitely had a couple. Um, one of them, his name was Rick, and we would play Star Wars Force Awakening in the backyard.
Oh, very nice. All right. Let's see. Bad Company says, what advice do you have for streamers just starting out?
Um, if you have one or two streamers, don't worry too much about it. They will come. Uh, they may come in waves. They may come in small chunks. Also, for me, is don't necessarily stream for your viewers. Um, Stream for yourself. I mean, if you're not going to enjoy the game, why stream it? Or for that matter, why play it?
And that's probably the best advice that anybody could give right there.
And another thing, if you have no viewers, that's really not a big deal either, because most streamers today have backup videos. Your viewers just might be busy. Your viewers might be hanging out in a big streamer, for example. They'll come. Eventually, they will come.
Not just that, you don't know, like, here's something to do later on, like after you've streamed a little bit, like a month or so. Go back and look at how many views your videos have had.
Yeah. And another thing I recommend, I don't do it anymore, but I used to. Um, when you're first starting out, go back and rewatch your video. Find out how your audio is. Find out how your lighting situations are. That's a big feature. Is if your viewers can't hear you, they're not going to stick around.
Well,
That's one thing I'm gonna do soon is go back to like the very first video because I save all of mine backed up on a drive
Yeah.
and side by side with what it was from then to now.
and the best thing, when you hear people talk about, go back and look at your videos, not only look for, how was your sound, how was your, how everything else was, but look to see what you were doing during that stream. If your chat's popping off, there's a reason why it's popping off, and a lot of times you can kind of catch in your own videos of some of the stuff that you were doing, and you can mimic that in future streams, and that will also help build your channel, because a lot of times, I've had people come to me and they go, "Well, I don't have nobody watching me." I go watch a few of their videos, and I want to be straight up with them, but I'm like, look, here's what I see. Be more interactive. Even if there's nobody there, there's nobody talking in chat, just make fun of yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
good Lord, I do it all the time. Even when I do have people in my chat, I still make fun of myself. But
He
you know,
does.
just you just got to keep that kind of you got to build that spark up, and then once you build that spark, that you'll get that right person that will come in, and it just ignites it from there.
And another thing is, when I first started streaming, I was like, okay, I see all these streamers with 40 something people in there, and they've all got cameras. You don't need a camera.
Mm-mm.
Does it help? Yes, but you don't need one.
You don't need a camera. You don't need the best microphone out there to start out. You don't need the best of everything.
No, you all you, I got 3 monitors set up. and I'm only going to keep upgrading. But you don't need all of that.
Yep.
Yep. I think a lot of times people try to go too big too soon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 This is the culmination of 8 years.
Yep.
Started with 2 monitors that were like 19-inch monitors, and now I've got 5 monitors and a drawing tablet.
And when I
Takes
started
time.
streaming on PC World, for example, I went to a leasing company and got a computer that was complete garbage in my opinion and everybody else's. 8 gig RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive, a 1660 graphics card, a i5 900 graphics card, or CPU. Sorry.
Yeah. We knew what you were meaning.
It's like you could have the best of everything, but if you're not bringing your A game personally, like you're having fun, you're talking, you might not get as many people as the person who has no web camera and a shitty PC, but is
Yep.
entertaining as hell.
Yeah, and I mean, one thing that helps me out is I'll play a stream friendly playlist in the background of my streams. Once I have a few friends pop in, I'll kick the music or I'll turn it down. Just 'cause I don't like that dead silence.
All right. Elaine the Pain says, "What do you do to relax?"
Um, I'll do a bunch of stuff to relax. I'll go for a walk. I'll lounge. Um, I do a bunch of stuff. Like I'll even hang out strictly on Twitch for the day if I don't want to do any of those. I'll just sit back and watch others play games that I sadly don't have. But they're coming.
But that's a good way to find out if you can find a game that you think you'll like is by watching other people play it first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And that's what Twitch is for too. Is it's not just well, I'm gonna stream this and have fun playing it. Well, it's a way to tell people this is the game. This is what you do.
Right.
It's kind of like YouTube, but more eventful.
I smell food.
All right. Miss Charm Cuddler says, "Do you have any hobbies besides streaming?"
I do. Like I said before, I'm a side drummer, bass drummer. I'm with a pipe and drum band currently. Um, we do parades. We do with small gigs, small gatherings. Just recently, I was doing a hockey game with the pipe band.
Nice. All right. Dr. Haku says, "Sorry if this has been asked and answered, but who inspired you in the streaming world or otherwise?"
Mm. I would say a lot of people have inspired me to stream, and every morning I wake up and it's like I'm excited to sit in front of my computer, and whether I'm streaming or just gaming, I'm excited to do that. So it's a long list of names.
All right. Moonshine Mafia said, "Do you have a 10 millimeter wrench in your tool chest, and can we see it?"
I'm kind of envious of that tool chest. I don't have one yet.
Let me see. I might have one.
The Moonshine put him on the spot here.
If I
Bad
do,
moonshine.
it's buried somewhere.
No worries at all.
I have a
All
lot of
right.
tools.
All right. Miss Elaine the Payne said, if you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? And not that little cream cake thing that you showed me earlier, because
That was
yeah,
amazing.
that's in my diabetes right over the edge.
Well, now I have to show it because you brought it up.
Yeah, so chat, why he's doing this, before he does this, right? So he shows something now. Granted, he lives in Canada, so a lot of times there's stuff in Canada that we don't see here in the States and vice versa, right? So he holds this thing up, and I'm looking at it sitting here, and the drool's starting to come down my mouth because I'm a fat kid, anyways, and I love snacks. But yeah, he shows me this, and then he takes one out of the box and actually shows what it looks like, and it's just like, yeah, okay, that's game on. I mean, I'd hurt somebody trying and take that away from me.
I hope and pray I'm not the only one that's heard of these, but this is what we're talking about.
Yeah, that looks good.
And that's what they look like.
Mean.
But no, anyways, if I could choose one thing, being Canadian, I'd probably say poutine with the works. Bacon, cream cheese, chives, onion,
Oh,
everything. I would say poutine.
that sounds good because I know what that is. I told you I'm a
I'd
fat
die.
guy. I mean, all right. Dracatio says Mac or Freightliner.
Neither. I am a full-on Kenworth truck driver, or that's what I would drive if I was a truck driver. But in ATS, I'm a full-on Peterbilt driver, 389.
All right. Elaine the Payne says, what are the top 3 things that stress you out? Hmm.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I would first say probably um the arguing that stresses me out just a little bit. But any arguing will. Um, Arguing, trying to find what to actually make for food, and money problems, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
I'm on support, and my rent is ridiculous. It takes my full support check almost.
Really, Dracatio. Really? Oh, goodness. All right. So Dracatio says AMD or Nvidia.
Indivia. Damn it, Corb.
I'd probably go with the Nvidia. That's what I'm running right now. Is Nvidia 2070.
Nice.
2070s.
I did that just because it pissed you off.
Smack slap.
Oh. All right. Charm Cuddler says, what are your biggest pet peeves?
Biggest pet peeves?
Grammar. Proper pronunciation.
Am a hillbilly. Get off my back.
You know
Get
what?
off my line.
In all fairness, I can't spell worth the life of me. I know English.
I can't either.
I know English as much as the next person.
English
Hey,
is hard.
I do good pig Latin, man. I'm good at pig Latin.
But my biggest pet peeve would probably be cleanliness. Like, yeah, my apartment's a mess right now, but
That's organized chaos.
No, that's lived in.
You're right. My lab closet is organized chaos. If somebody's house, okay, if I go into somebody's house and it's like immaculate, there's not even a single speck of dust, I know there's something wrong and I need to get the fuck out real quick.
Yeah. So clutter and cleanliness are probably, I know they're the same thing, but they're probably my two biggest pet peeves. If it doesn't go back in its home, I start to go loopy.
See, they say that my lab is like a mess or a disaster area. However, I can tell you exactly
it's a
where
train
just about
wreck.
everything is in here. I know exactly where everything is. Organized chaos. As long as you
Whatever.
know where the shit is, we're good.
I mean, well,
Yes, Drac, make sure you unorganize everything.
That's the fastest way to get your butt kicked.
I mean, you know what his nickname is, right?
Drac attack?
No, that's the annoying little leprechaun. King of the troll. No, you're not king of the trolls. You might as well forget that. You might look like one, but you ain't king of them.
He's more
No,
of a
that's Corb.
Drac is more like a jester.
He's a harlequin?
All right, chat. We got any other questions for our special guest tonight?
Jedi, that is asking for trouble, man.
Did I just? Oh.
Everything behind me is in its place and it's balanced.
I'm not the only one that goes loopy. Like the other day, I was looking for a 10-foot cord to plug in a video camera, and I couldn't find it to save my life, so I went and bought a new one from the dollar store. $4.
I'd have probably done the same thing. All right. Tech Geek says, if you could network with any streamers, who would it be and why?
Network by what do you mean?
Networking, like going into somebody else's stream, sharing information, like this is my stream, this is your
Yeah.
stream. Rating somebody that's not in NF, that you've never rated before, you don't even know who the hell they are.
All right, I gotta step away for a second.
I am
Don't blow your nose.
I'm honestly not sure, to be at 100%. If I was going to network with anybody, and this is probably a big stretch, it would probably be, just because I am in his stream a lot, would be Insim. And I'm sure you all know by now who Insim is.
I live under a rock.
Insim is a big YouTuber live streamer who plays a bunch of Phasmophobia.
Nope.
I've never heard of him. I'll have to go check him out.
See, yeah, this is the rock. This is where I'm at.
He's a good YouTuber, good streamer, funny content.
All right. Did I miss any other
But
questions?
it's not just Phasmophobia. It's other games like he's done the demo game Mortuary Assistant.
Ah.
He's done games like FNAF. He's done a whole bunch of games.
Yeah. And let's see.
And for those who are old like me and kind of like bit to letters, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Sorry.
Pocket gets so mad because I actually say the name instead of calling it FNAF. I just want to go mispronounce her name all over again.
All right. Dracothio says EMF or Spirit Box.
EMF first. Always EMF first. And then eventually, if you don't get anything past EMF, Spirit Box.
Always leave the Spirit Box for Corb. Just saying.
Now if we're gonna talk Phasmo for a little bit, if you do decide to play Phasmophobia with me, and there's a cursed object such as Summoning Circle, Tarot cards, or what's the other one I like?
Ouija board.
No, I don't really like playing with Ouija board unless we have the objective escape the hunt, and then it's hide and seek. Because you can actually ask that to the board, hide and seek.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if you do decide to play Phasmo with me and there's cursed objects, I highly recommend being out of the house when it happens. Because I don't like to say, I'm using a cursed object, I'll just use it.
So, like me using the Ouija board and getting somebody killed one night. I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Charm. Hey, mistakes were made, okay?
Uh-huh. Yep, it was Charm.
See? I remember. All right.
Do we kill him now or later, Charm?
I think she's killed me a lot. No, you killed your own self. I don't kill nobody. Just Charm covered by accident.
I know she's not here to defend herself, but one person to play Phasmophobia with, and it's really fun to do so, is the gaming doc.
She's actually played that game?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. I'll have to go back and watch some VODs. You have played.
You know, one second.
You own it, but you don't. Why, Raven? Why? There's plenty of us to play it. Y'all, you should hook up with us sometime. All right. So
Doc
we
needs
have
one of these.
What the hell is that?
Heart rate monitor.
Oh.
I have to normally when playing those kinds of games because, you know, it's the only thing on me that does work right.
You sure about that?
I don't know. My brain doesn't seem to work today.
That's different. Never mind.
That's the
Yes.
definition of coffee.
No, it's different from any other day. Yes, it is.
No, I didn't say it. You didn't hear that
You
come
were
out of my
thinking
mouth. Quit putting words. Chat, do we have any other questions for our special guest before we get into a sibling fight here?
Let me go get the bell.
Okay.
The WWE bell.
Who do you think would win, Corb or Daddy? You're an asshole, Dracothio.
OTTSENS would because he'd club us both when we weren't paying attention.
I mean, I do know a few casting spells.
What? What is this? Everybody's taking Daddy's side. What?
Oh, and they got Mama Charm.
Actually, I started the charm. we'll let it go
Yeah,
this time.
that warning is for Corb.
I actually instigated that one, so yeah, I'm to blame on that one. All right.
So that
right.
warning was towards Corb, yeah?
Yeah, it was. I knew it was. Moonshine Mafia said, "Who's your favorite person from Kentucky, and why is it Moonshine?" What?
Is not.
Wow. And why is it Moonshine Mafia? Jeez. He's being a jokester tonight.
I don't really know anybody from Kentucky.
Yeah, you do.
Unless
JD?
JD is from there.
Yeah, JD's
Yeah.
from Kentucky.
That's why it's Kentuckian. JD.
Yep.
Well, then it would have to be JD.
There you go.
See. Now, Moonshine, you probably come in a very, 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 very close second.
And actually, in Moonshine's defense, he's in Kentucky. I'm in Kentucky. JD's in Kentucky. So yeah.
I could probably throw my shoe and it would hit Corb from this distance. Yeah, he's in Kentucky.
There is one nameless family member that lives fairly close to me as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
One of the newest members. Depressed Head Gamer.
Oh, okay. No, Raven. Maybe I should be worried. No, Moonshine. We're not. No. I mean, you might, but that's. Never mind. We'll leave that alone. All right. Chad's really into it tonight. Jacatio, you're gonna get hurt.
They ate their bloody Wheaties today, man. Woo!
All right. If we don't have any other questions for our special guest, we are going to do the game giveaway. So make sure you are present when we do the game giveaway. And again, if you do win, you have to go to Mr. Sarkos channel or Sarkos channel. Yeah, pretty much. Go to Mr. Sarkos Discord. Put in going to his claims channel. Put that you want it from the Nameless Family Quickcast, and you get to pick from set 4 and below.
One item from set 4 and below, and as I said,
one.
Dragonfly is here, so she'll probably slap you with the link before I can get to it, along with all the information that he just said. No. That is Commander spreadsheet.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Just get the from now bitter out not so much.
I need to have that on a hotkey for every time he comes in my channel. I can play that video that Raz made.
All right. Well, Mr. Otson, we thank you for being here tonight. I know you'd said you were kind of nervous and everything, but hopefully that went out the window real quick, and you've had fun here. So we are going to go ahead and get to the game giveaway now. And so make sure if your name is called, that you do speak up in chat. If not, we will roll again until we get somebody to speak up. So
sorry,
if Hinch Kitty is ready.
I had to boop the wheels because.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah. All right. And I got my glasses on so I can read. Let's go, Hinch Kitty.
Hey, I might be able to read it tonight, maybe.
Healer.
Oh, Healer, you out there? Wake up. Wake up, Healer.
Wakey.
I need my Jeopardy music. Man, I should have keyed that up for this time. But I did.
There she is. All right. So you know what to do, Healer. You'll get the link sent to you. Go over to Sarkos Discord in the claims channel. Let him know you want it over here, and congrats again. And now, so the next big question for you, Otson. Who do you want to send this love over to?
Thank you, Dragonfly.
Right now.
Okay. All righty.
It was a toss-up between two.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank everybody for being here again. And again, Otson, thank you for being here. We will be back on again in 2 weeks. What is it? The 23rd?
With the roundtable.
Exactly. We're going to have past Spotlight members on, so we'll see how many we can get for next week.
So if any...
Or next time.
Yeah. Now, next week, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. If with those of you who are in the channel right now, if you do want to come back on for that one, shoot me a DM and I will tag you in our spreadsheet.
And
And if you don't,
and for those who show up, we have passion flakies.
I'm really hungry. You and my husband are killing me with this food.
Mhm. All right. So we've got our target here. So again, we want to thank everybody for being here. And Otson, again, thanks for being here. So for myself, Corbulus, for our special guest, Mr. Otson, and the pain, my little pain, Miss Deadeye Girl, we thank y'all for being here. We'll see you again in 2 weeks.
All right, guys. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Hang with us and we'll get this raid underway.